So the hospital wouldn't give him anything because of how drunk he was, but I had to watch him all night to make sure like he was okay. And like because he had like I don't know, I had to watch him all night. And he had to go to the doctors in the morning because he was so drunk, and that's what they said. They were like, he's too drunk for us to even like do anything for him. So he had to go to the doctor the next day, but he got changed downstairs, and he went upstairs and in the bed, he laid down, and he was like instantly out. Well, I didn't have any pills, and I was like, I didn't have money either. And I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Like, I need pills. And I'm like, let me try this heroin out. I smelled it. I found it, and I stole it off of him. I stole like 5 bundles of dope off him. He wasn't gonna know. And I stole 5 bundles of dope off him. So I got a straw, did a bag, and I felt alright. It was good. Like wasn't bad. And I remember after I did the bag, I'm like, oh my god, I just did heroin. I'm like, I just did heroin. Then I started putting two to two together. Like these pills are like heroin anyway, so what's the difference? So I washed him out throughout the night. Took him to the doctors the next day. Then he wanted to sit in bars, and so he got a good deal on Xanax bars, and he was selling them. But like when he was with somebody, I wasn't allowed to talk, and they always wanted to talk to me, or because I'm a talkable, I'm a social person. Like what the fuck? He was such an asshole. Such an asshole. Um, so like that was our whole relationship with getting dope. Then he told me this was the worst part. I stayed over his house again, and I didn't have any makeup on. And he was like, "When I wake up, you need to have makeup on, because you do not look good without makeup." And like, I started really like getting into my feelings and stuff about that. Like, being self-conscious, and like he was like, you're the thickest girl I've ever dated. I was like the skinniest I ever was. I was the skinniest I ever was, and I looked good. Everybody kept telling me how good I looked. He told me I was big, and I stopped eating for a little bit. I'm like, maybe I'm gaining this weight back that I just lost. This lady Peaches, which was one of his regulars, came to the house that we were at for her dope, and um, he introduced us, and I was like, "Hey, Peaches," I was like, "I like your name," and she was like, "If you guys don't do anything better, come down to my house." She lived in Southside, and he was like, "Only if you cook or something like that." She was like, "Yeah, whatever." I went to her house, and my god, there was needles everywhere. Some of them were uncapped. Like it was just scary. There was bags of like fresh needles everywhere. So they just didn't throw their needles away, which is crazy to me. And I was just like, the couches and stuff were dirty. and I'm not trying to be like snooty or anything, but they didn't have like cushions on them to sit on. Like you were just sitting on springs. Like it was, nothing bad about that. It was just they just and like on the couches there was all these stains. Like I don't know. I there was a wooden chair. I sat on that, and she's like, I gotta go do what I gotta do, and then I'll be right back. I'm like, oh, okay. When she came out, she was high as fuck. And I'm like, man, I did that bag last night. I wasn't like that. What's she doing? And like, she said she only did a half a bag and was like that. I'm like, holy fuck, I did a whole bag and I didn't feel that way. And she was like, girl, you need to do it. You need to do it with a needle instead. The guy I was with was like, I gotta go and make this sale real quick. It's three streets down. I'm gonna take your car. He wasn't drunk, but I didn't want to take him my car, but I let him because I was stupid. Brand new car, a Pontiac G6, red. It was beautiful. So, anyways, me and Peaches were talking, and I was like, do you think you'd be able to get me in my veins with a needle? If I was like, because I have small veins and it's really hard. So doctors, everybody have a hard time getting needles in me. She was like, hell yeah, girl. She's like, I'm a pro at it. You want me to do that? I'll do it. No problem. So I got all that dope off, and I took that dope off. So I gave her some dope to do it, and she belted me up, and she went through my. First, she checked my hands, and nothing was coming up. Then she checked. She's like, you know what? Everybody has a vein in the same spot. I'm like, oh, do they really? She's like, yep. Everybody has a vein in the same spot. Dude, she did it. She only did half a bag. I thought pills was an amazing feeling. Oh my god. If it wasn't such a bad drug and if it wasn't a drug or whatever, I don't even know how to explain this. Like, if you could just do it just to do it and it not be like categorized at all, and everybody's life would be so much happier. That's sick to say, but it would. Like, everybody with life would be so much happier if they could just, like, if it wasn't, I don't even know how to explain it, but that's how I feel about it. Like, if it wasn't like such a big deal and you get sick off of it and you lose everything you have from it, like, there wouldn't be like killings over it and gunfights and like all that shit. If it was, I don't know, that's the way I see it. He came back, I was so high. He was like, did you do that to her? I was like, I wanted it. He was like, you're a fucking junkie. I don't like junkies. I don't hang out with junkies. I'm like, okay. So I got in my car and left with all the dope stuff. And before I left, Peaches gave me 2 needles. I'm like, oh man. So I went home. I waited a couple hours. I waited a couple hours and I did it. But I didn't get the vein. I can't. Was not able to. So the next day, I had to go to my grandpa's for something, and they just left money all around their house, and it was just crazy. And pills, like when they would get prescribed narcotics, they would just like leave them around, and so she had Xanax and Perk 10s, and I took some. I didn't take any money, I just took some pills. And when I got home, I put it on the mattress. Well, two bags, two dope bags, two bags of heroin fell out in my parents' hand. They grabbed everything off. They searched me up and down. They're like, well, I'm leaving parts and stuff out because some parts is just like too much for me to handle right now. But like there was a part that I missed that my cousin taught me, God rest his soul. We were downstairs in the basement and I kind of like shifted my arm up like this. He's seen all the track marks on me. He's like, you doing dope? He's like, are you fucking doing dope? I'm like, yeah. Why? He's like, dude, I do that. I fucking do that. You shouldn't be doing that kind of shit. Do you know how bad that shit is? And he was like, you need to stop. Because you really need to stop. You're taking it too far with the dope. I'm like, alright, I'm like, chill out. I just did it a couple times. Well, he told his sister. His sister told my parents. Or his sister told my sister, which my sister told my parents. And when I got home from my paps and that, all that shit fell out, they looked underneath my bed, they searched me, they got all this dope off me. I don't know whatever happened to it, they took it all off me. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm gonna get sick. I'm gonna be sick as fuck. What are you doing? She was like, you could be sick as fuck in rehab. So I was rehab. I think which one this was. I don't know if it was Mercy. Yeah, it was Mercy. Definitely was Mercy. And of course I was in a psych unit because my parents, I have mental problems. They still say that shit, that I have mental problems. It pisses me the fuck off. Why? Because I have depression and I have anxiety that makes me have mental problems? Yes, it does in a way. The whole fucking world has it. Yes, I have PTSD from things that I went through that you would never understand. That doesn't mean I'm a mental person. But I went into Mercy, into they 302'd me or whatever. Because they said I was trying to kill myself with needles. So I went into Mercy. I started. I was on a psych unit. But they put you through like a detox if you're coming in on, like, you only stay 2 days. I was so sick. And like, they didn't give you anything, no Suboxone, no nothing like that. Like, you just go through it. And that's what I did. I just went through it. I was sick as fuck. Then I got up to the psych unit, and you have like a hearing, seeing my dad and my little sister. And they wouldn't even look at me. They wanted me to stay forever, I swear to God. I had a good time after I wasn't high. Like after I wasn't like coming off of this shit. Like, it took me like a good 5 to 7 days to really have it out of my system because I was doing a lot. I was doing a lot of shit. So I met people in there, and people are in there for the same reason, and we walked the halls, we laughed, like that's the way life should be, and we kept saying that to each other. This is where life should be. Why do we have to be on drugs to laugh and be happy and be normal? I've always thought that myself. Since she said that, I'm like, damn, that's why. Why does it take me to do a bag of dope to feel normal? Because that's what makes me feel normal. I don't get high. I used to get real high. I don't get high. I get normal. It's like a mood stabilizer. It's terrible that I feel like that. It's terrible. And we just had a really good time. Like it, we had a big clique, and we stayed in touch for a while after, and then you all break up. Well, when I came home, oh, I got a DUI, by the way. I forgot about that. I got a DUI before all this because I mixed Xanax and heroin together and smashed into a wall by the West End. Forgot about to tell you that. Yeah, definitely. Didn't wreck my car too bad, but I said I slipped on ice. They knew. But yeah, I got a DUI. So when I got home, they took my car off me. They took my phone off me. Took everything off me. Except for my TV. And my music. I cried so bad. Like, just please give me my phone back. No, that's where you get, that's where you get all your shit. I'm like, please, just give me my phone. I'm not going to do it. I just got out of rehab. Like, I'm doing good. I'm not trying to go back that way. Like, I just want to get on Facebook and stuff. If I wanted it, I had to be around them. But that was like 2 weeks later. Like, I went 2 weeks without a phone and just watching TV. I didn't even, like, people are like, journal, da-da-da. I don't like any of that. I don't like any of that stuff. Oh, shit. So, I was just like, whatever. And, I was like, here's my phone. Like, can I please just, like, use it in front of you or whatever? Use it around you? And they said, yeah, for that. So I would get on Facebook and look, and Facebook wasn't as as nice as it is now. Like people just do memes and say something and maybe post a picture. But I seen this kid that I knew before, but I forget where I known him, and I messaged him. And I said, I know you, but I don't know where I seen you at. And he was like, well, I'm in Virginia now. You might have seen me at my house in McKeesport. He's like, you ever on McKeesport on Grandview? I'm like, my aunt lived on Grandview. He was like, oh, he's like, that's probably where you seen me then. And we started talking and about drugs and all this shit. And, he told me he was hooked on drugs, that he had a seizure, and he wrecked his mom's car because of it. And then I also had a seizure from mixing medications. My dad said that he couldn't get my mouth open for nothing, and it was caused by too much drugs. I wasn't driving or anything. I had it at home. So, anyways, we were just like everything we had in common, and we talked for like a good 3 weeks over the phone, over text. And he told me he was coming home for a little bit to see his kids, and he would like to see me too. I was like, oh, all right. I was like, that's what's up. I was like, I can do that. I was like, the only thing is I'm not driving right now, because of my DUI. He was like, oh, my mom will come pick you up. I'm like, okay, cool. So they came pick me up, and It was a little car. There was like 7 people in this car. It was crazy. And we went to Walmart. He must have just got a check or something because he was buying like iPad, not like I. He was just buying like the regular, like not the expensive iPads, but like just whatever. And he was buying for his kids, and whenever they wanted, they could get. And I thought that was sweet. Like he never even asked me if I wanted anything, and like he he like wasn't staying by me. He was just running. He was just walking. I don't know. I was kind of pissed at him for that. But we went back to his ex-wife's house, and his ex-wife was then a lesbian, and she kept saying how nice it was to be able to have a relationship with him and not always fight and be there for the kids. I was like, oh yeah, absolutely. The kids come first. I said there should never be any fighting. You guys should just make have an agreement on stuff. And she was like, I like you. She goes, you seem pretty normal. I was like, I try to be. I was like, I just got out of rehab not too long ago. I was like, I was a pill and heroin addict, and I got off it. And she was like, that's good for you. She was like, that's tough. She was like, I bet you that was really rough. I said it was. I said it definitely was rough. But you know, it's a part of my story. So I stayed over his house that night, and it was just so nice to be in his arms, and like we really loved each other very quickly. We loved each other, and I believed everything he said. I did. I believed everything he said, and I don't know why I was so dumb to do that. Like what made me do that? I'll never know, because he lied to me constantly, just lied, make up stories, and I'd believe him. So it was, the date was 2/14/16, and that's when he asked me to be his girlfriend. He was going back down to Virginia, and he didn't have a job or anything. I was getting a job of taking care of my aunt, but I didn't know when that was going to happen. So I wanted to be a drug and alcohol counselor. I was always passionate about that. I was always like, with being a drug and alcohol counselor, I always wanted to help people, because some people don't know their life could be beautiful, but they don't have to live this life. They don't have to that there's more to life than drinking and abusing drugs. I don't know, that's the way I see it. Like, this drug is ruining your life. This little thing, it's It's ruining your life. This line is ruining your life. That needle is ruining your life. I didn't get it until after the Mercy rehab. Like, I still didn't get it. I still didn't understand everything. It still wasn't in me. It still wasn't in me. Like, I still didn't get it yet. Like, I understood it, but I didn't get it yet. So, Chris went back down to Virginia. I went home, of course. I started courses online, and like, I was getting checks from them, and I was all excited to do these, and like, I had the same problem as I did in high school. I couldn't focus. I couldn't read paragraphs. I was reading same paragraph 4 or 5 times, and it was just annoying. It pissed me off. Like, and like, I didn't know what to do about it. This is college. I have to pay all this back. Like, what? So, I forget what kind of break it was, but his mom called me and said he was working this little job at a grocery store. I don't know. He never worked, but supposedly he's working. His mom called me. He's like, let's do something for Chris. Why don't I come up and get you, and we'll drive back down and what he worked night turn. He was like, and when he comes home in the morning, he can see you in his bed. I was like, oh my God, that would be perfect. And his mom was like, do you like doing perk 10s? She's like, do you like perk 10s? I was like, I love perk 10s. I was like, I haven't had one in a while. She was like, I'll help you out. So on our way back, I popped a perk 10. I fucked up my sobriety, right? So we got there late at night. I didn't unpack or anything. I just left my shit. I was tired. It was like 12:30, and he got home at like 7 or something. And he came in the room and was like, "Oh my God, my baby!" And hurried up, ran up to me and hugged me, and it was cute. And he said something on Facebook about it. So I made him breakfast, and we laid all day together hugging. We never got to do that before, except like at Amy's house, but there was kids all, And we hugged and we talked about our future, and so it was just crazy. Then he's like, I got something. He goes, but I didn't want to do it until I told you. I'm like, what? He's like, I got some dope. I'm like, where'd you get fucking dope at? Why? He's like, oh no. He's like, I just want to sniff it. And then I remember when I sniff it, it doesn't really do anything for me. So he did. He had it was like $50 worth in a bag. I've never seen a bag like that. It was always in stamp bags. I've never seen it in like a ball, like looking like Coke and shit. Never seen it. So we were doing lines, and we stopped for a little. Like, we were just getting high. I got high from it. Not like how high I would get from injecting it, but like I got high from it. And I was spending all my money that I got for school. I mean, I was spending a lot of money. Going through it like crazy. Their bag, like, for a good bag amount is like $100. So I was spending hundreds of dollars, and like my parents were like, "What are you doing? Like, are we look out? I'm making stores up because they would shut my fucking account down. I had to get home. At one point, I spent all my money. Like he was trying to get out money in my account that wasn't there just to withdraw it, like so I would have a fee. No, that never like. So I called my brother, and we really didn't have like good standings with each other. And I was like, Jay, can I borrow $200 until I get home? Because I was supposed to be getting another check, and he was like, no, call your dad. I was like, alright, sorry for bothering you. My brother makes good money and had good money. That's why I asked him. But like that shouldn't matter. Like that. But I'm listening to music and they're playing fucking amazing music on Pandora right now. I'm just about that. But what was I saying? So he was like, call your dad. Oh, I didn't want to call my dad because my dad's crazy about money. If you ask him for $1, he will bite your head off. Like he's the cheapest motherfucker there is in this world. Buys cheap shit, wonders why it breaks. Buy cheap TV. He bought this cheap ass TV for me. It doesn't even turn on and wouldn't take it back. Mental. I'm mental. So I called my mom. She's like, I'll put $200 in your account. Just fucking, get home. I'm like, alright. So I was supposed to leave the next day. Chris was up to something, but I couldn't tell why. Like, I didn't know why, but you could kind of see, like, he was doing weird things. And I don't know what was, like, why. I found out why he was acting like this later, but he told me he was getting Xanax bars. Real cheap. I think I bought them. I probably bought them because I always had the money. And he told me he was getting a lot, and then he was going to trade it for dope. Like, how are you doing this? With what? He's like, oh, one of my bros are supposed to pick me up. I'm like, oh, okay. So he left. He's like, I'll be home by 12. He left at 9. Not 10 o'clock came, 11 o'clock came, 12 o'clock came, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. I get a call. He's in jail. He got caught in his stepfather's truck with it because he was so high. He was going off the road and shit, like DUI shit. And they found all of these Xanax on him. No. Did they find the Xanax on him? Supposedly he had Xanax on him. I don't know if they found it or not. You'll never know because he don't tell us shit. But I looked in his one drawer because here I am. I don't have anything. I'm getting sick again. So I looked in one of his drawers. There was probably 20 Xanax bars. I was like, fucking right, bitches. Hit the lottery. 20 Xanax. Alright. 1 milligram bar. Right. So I grabbed up all these bars. I put them in paper, stuck them in my bra because ain't nobody fucking with them. I gave 2 to his mom because she was giving me perk 10s, but she couldn't give out anymore because she needed them. I was like, alright. So when I gave her the 2 Annie, she was like, if you give me 2 more, I'll give you 10 perk 15s. I'm like, say no more. Say no more. I got you. That's great. But I was so upset that he was in jail. And I wasn't staying down there. Like, I was so upset. I was crying to my mom. I'm like, Mom, I don't know why he went to jail. I don't understand it. And he was telling me he'll be home in 2 days. Well, I didn't know if he really would or not. Like, that's him saying it. That's not a judge saying that. So um, I was crying to my mom. My mom was like, I'm gonna come down there and get you. Me and Samantha are gonna come down and get you. Um, so get yourself ready. I think I have to stop this. Oh my god, I have to stop this one. I'll make another one.